What are the responsibilities of the home buyer when you're at the home inspection? If you're new here, my name is Ryan Hinsey. I run the Top Back Connections real estate team serving Tulsa and the surrounding areas. So if you're looking to make a move to Oklahoma, well, give me a call. Whether it's now or in the future, it's never too soon to get the ball rolling. Without further ado, though, we're going to go deep in this video on the home inspection process, kind of what that looks like from the buyer's perspective, things to watch out for, and to know with regards to Oklahoma specifically. So when you move here, you actually aren't required to have a home inspection on the property that you buy. You can have anyone that you deem worthy look at the house. But when it comes to asking for repair requests down the road, you're going to want to have a full report on paper that was given to you by a licensed home inspector. Otherwise, it's going to be very hard to ask for repairs from the seller. Additionally, you're going to want to be present. Sometimes people get very busy with work and they think, well, my realtor's going to be there, I don't need to be there. You need to be there as the buyer, because when you're there, anything that comes up, you can ask the home inspector directly, and he can also show you hands-on what he found, because sometimes it's hard to tell in photographs what you're really looking at. And it just saves time and frustration for everyone involved when we can resolve all of those issues and potential problems all in one go with everybody present at the time it is discovered. Another big thing would be asking questions of the home inspector. You know, they're there. All the inspectors we partner with love to educate people on the anatomy of a home, essentially. So if you see things and you're curious about them, that's a great time for you to ask those questions. You know, like, where is the water shut off from my house? Where is the sewer access or the sewer clean out? Those are things that are sometimes really hard to find, but an inspector is trained to find those things, so they can tell you where they are right out the gate in most cases. Another big one is, of course, knowing if something is a major item or not. And the inspector is going to be who can answer those questions for you right away. So if the inspector finds something, he's going to say, you know, this is a major item that should be repaired, or this is a minor item, or this is something you may want to budget for fixing down the road. It's not broken yet, but it might be, you know, it's getting close to its end of life. You know, those are things you can't really ask for the seller to fix because they're not broken, but you'll have that information and knowledge to know what you need to prepare for potentially after you move into the house. Another one is, you know, if it is just a $5 fix at Lowe's, the home inspector is going to know that, and he's going to tell you that, and that way, as a realtor, because I'm trained on contracts, not necessarily the anatomy of a home, I know which items need to be in the report and to ask for from the seller. Those major items we really need fixed, and not the $5 trips to Lowe's. And again, that's going to help you have peace of mind to know what is going on with this home that you're about to invest in. Helps me to know, because I know what your thoughts are and how you're feeling and what we should really be asking for and budgeting for. And then also it helps the home inspector, because the buyer is the one who pays for the home inspection. And so it's really helpful for the buyer to be there to see how well the home inspector did, give them a good Google review, and all of that good stuff. So 3 things to remember there. Make sure that you're present at a home inspection. Also ask questions, because that's the whole reason you're having the home inspection, is to find out what's going on with this house I'm about to drop a big chunk of money on. Number 3, remember, you're not required to have a home inspection in Oklahoma. However, I do highly, highly recommend it, especially because, again, you're about to drop a big chunk of money on a house, and you're going to want to know if it's a money pit, is it not a money pit, and what things you may need to budget for in the future. So hope you found this video helpful. Share it with someone who's thinking of buying a home, especially if thinking of moving to Oklahoma, because things are slightly different here, and I would love to help them make that smooth transition to this beautiful state. If you learned something, don't forget to like this video, and I'll see you in the next video.